Hey, what's up? Life gets busy sometimes. Usually these come out a little closer together, but continuing, I think we will do air signs today. At least air signs will hopefully come out today. And then get on to water. I'll start with Libra. I'm going to continue with the past, present, future. Been shuffling a little, but continue a little bit more. Hope everyone's enjoying the last bit of summer, at least if you are currently in that hemisphere. Okay. Slippery. Very slippery today. Okay. Feeling slippery? Scattering. Okay. Past. Page of Cups. Every now and then I get these confused because if you look at the little icon at the top, it looks very knight-esque. So in one of the more recent, it might have been the Collective. I said it was the knight the whole time, and it was the page. Okay, recent past. Something fresh, something raw about your emotions. Feeling a little vulnerable about emotions. Current energy. Ooh, okay, yeah, that tracks. 8 of Swords. Feeling stuck mentally. Could be emotions, but you certainly could feel stuck or vulnerable about anything. Future. The Moon. Slippery. Confused. Not confused, but even in the future, you're still a bit unsure. Well, this is... I don't know if I'm going to the Taurus reading. Venusian. It's an overall energy of the 4 of Cups. Feeling disappointed about the 3 cups in front of you. They're not actually spilled in this deck, but you're not satisfied with them. There's another option coming towards you. Whether or not you see it yet, you're just also disappointed by that one too. Goodness, what's up with the Venusian energy? I actually don't know what's going on with Venus right now. So, we're slipping into Mercury retrograde, so maybe we're just very internal right now. Sorry. Well, you're going to need an extra codes to just flesh this out a little bit more. I mean, if this is your check-in, I'm sorry that you're in this energy. Something's unsure. You know what, though? I mean, either way, but an aspect of the moon could be that maybe you're not seeing things clearly, so your stress could be unfounded. Your vulnerabilities are putting you in a place of feeling extra unsure of yourself, even if you don't have as much to worry about as you think you do. Could be something to think about, because swords are mental. She could get out of these constraints. I mean, they say our state of being is really a mental construct anyhow. And certainly there's situations that are very real, and I'm not downplaying people's struggle at all. Or just... No, I won't go into the rabbit hole of what the human mind can get you through. So even if you are in real struggle, and that's another thing with manifesting, being a little bit delusional, being a little bit delusional about the things that you want to manifest in an effort to achieve them. Like, to be in that state of being. Okay. All that. So much shuffling. Okay. Second house, resources. I wasn't getting a money feel, but I was saying about, how your circumstances could warrant being stressed, or it could be mental. I think so many of us who aren't uber rich are in a state of being just concerned about resources one way or another, whether it be financial or just general support or like water and the planet. There's like a lot to be stressed about. Leo, shine. The bottom. Ooh. I know I've seen this before, but like, does he not look particularly upset? Like, it doesn't look joyful. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Because even a happy lion would be daunting. Anyway, let's read second house. So I will say that I'm struggling with that one alone. Like, or like not to be a couch astronaut. You know, like follow certain manifestation techniques, but also not be a couch astronaut. Not push the river, but not push the river. Ooh, it's a balance, to be sure. If your chart were a village map, the second house would hold your bank, museum, and warehouses. It symbolizes what you value, such as your body, your relationship to the material world. The second house also describes that phase of infancy where you're just discovering that you have a body, toes, and fingers, and that you can taste and smell. Action. Explore how you feel about money. So many people on the spiritual path have mixed feelings about money, their bodies, and possessions. Drawn to abundance, at the same time wrestling with the guilt or discomfort about desire. This approach avoidance conflict around the material world can make it hard to focus your efforts, and it may send out mixed messages until the universe doesn't know how to respond to help you. The second house asks you to build a clear and congruent message about your relationship to your resources that you can stand behind with integrity. Matter is our sacred vessel for spirit. Explore your attitude towards your first resources, your own body and sensuality. Look for the place of balance where you honor and respect your physical form as well as the importance of the soul that it inhabits it. Invest your energy towards what you value. This is where you can be a resource to others, and this is where you can get paid. Clean up your act in the material world. Clean closets, pay bills, deal with other practical things that might appear mundane, but can be a sacred act of aligning the soul to the surrounding. Integrity creates a welcoming ground for bounty. Come up with a clear, integrated message to radiate out, then back up with action. Challenge. What you see is not all there is. If you're looking for emotional and spiritual satisfaction in your life, it will never be enough, because it never quite scratches the itch. Okay. Your skills, your resources, and your interests can all be sacred if you make an offering of your intention and engage your work for the benefit of all sentient beings. It's okay, baby. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm almost done. Sometimes these frustrate me. I mean, it was feeling like it made sense in feeling slippery, having scattered, like I said in the very, very beginning, about what it is you're looking for. Like, what we focus on grows. So it's like it's the stress that we're focusing on that is going to grow. I know how hard that is. I assure you. But then it goes into what you see is not all there is, which makes sense because she's literally blindfolded here. And the future is still the moon. So, like, your future's unwritten. Certainly, as is all of ours, as far as we know. I mean, because all but sentient beings have free will. But what I didn't like was if you're searching for emotional and spiritual satisfaction. Oh, in your stuff. I read that wrong. If you're looking for emotional and spiritual satisfaction in your stuff, it will never be enough because it never quite scratches that itch. Okay. Okay. Well, this all tracks, but if I had advice based on that last bit I read, at least, if you're stressed about materials, do what you can to work towards bettering those areas, certainly. Like, don't just be like, F it. Do what you can, and then say, okay, did what I can today. Now I'm going to shift into enjoying my family. Like, I'm going to shift into... I'm going to let my mind shift from that stress because I've done what I can do for this period of time based on, the earthly energy that is allowed to me, allowed to you. And enjoy, fill your cup in other ways while in a more restful, general restful phase. Let it shine. Like maybe one of you, behind let it shine is abundance. So if you unlock this Leo, fun-loving, very... I have no doubt that Leo is also stressed when it comes to finances, but I think they have an ability to, like, really appreciate the relationships that are in front of them. And even if they don't have the capacity to focus on them every day, they hold on to the details. My Leo friend was over last night. The things that they remember, like, so incredibly thoughtful. It's like, how do you even what? And then that ties into the engage your work for the benefit of sentient beings. Find a balance between the stress and the enjoyment. That isn't all there is. There's more. Do what you can. Then fill your cup emotionally in a way that's not focused on tangibility. That's what I got for now. Do what you can. Have a good day.